The Mainline Stadium Disaster Fund that was set up to provide relief for families of the deceased, and the trustee says they are almost done with taking care of all the children of the deceased. Today, I've been joined in the studio by the secretary to the trustee, Mr. Christopher Annan, to really walk us through, give us the exact picture as to what they really mean when they say they are done with their mandate, really, and what really goes into it, why you should really understand the mandate of the trustee. Is it to only take care of the children or the family as well? Mr. Annan, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Once again, you're most welcome to GBC News.
Thank you.
Last year you were here, you told us that you were almost done with your work.
Yes.
This year, what can you say? 22 years of this tragedy.
First of all, I have to repeat again and again that the fund was not set up for food, shelter, and clothing. It was set up purely for academic affairs, education of the children, purely for their academic work, purely academic, vocational, technical, but not for food, shelter, and clothing, as the families always want to portray that they are not being looked after. The mandate does not include families being looked after. Take the children from creche, because there were 4 posthumous children. So from creche to senior high school. But going through, there were 148 children.
148 children whose parents got lost. Okay.
Yeah, some of the victims had no children.
Okay.
Yes, but the children identified by the security agencies in collaboration with Ghana Education Service.
In 2001.
2001.
Okay.
So they were clearly identified and were given unique numbers that were linked to the deceased.
Okay.
So you cannot say Christopher Annan is a victim. Who is the victim? It were verified.
Okay.
Yes. So out of the 148, we have been able so far we have only 4 of the children in school.
As we speak.
Legon, 1. UPSC, 1. Tech, ANUST, 1. And Kolibu Nurses Training College. This year, they will all pass out.
Meaning the over 100, what has happened to the over 100?
They have completed school.
The over 100 children.
Over 100 children, over 140 children, they have completed. Though some through truancy stopped, pregnancy stopped, and those who became disinterested in academic or vocational work. But they have passed out. Some, one of them was even able to go up to the to have his PhD.
One of the children, 22 years ago.
Yes.
When he was.
He got his PhD about 5 years ago.
Oh.
Yes. And some have had their masters. The rest, they have their bachelors. And some who cannot continue after SHS, they also terminated there. So after the 4 have also left school, that means we have finished our work.
So yes. Authoritatively, you are telling Ghanaians, all the 16 regions are watching us
Yes.
this particular time. You are telling Ghanaians that the lives that got perished on May 9th, 2001, the children that were left, 148,
Yes.
4 of them are still in school. But the rest, you've taken care of them.
The rest. We are still taking care of the 4 in school because they are also finishing.
So when they finish school,
Yes.
what happens to you?
When they finish school, we only write our report and submit to the Minister of Youth and Sports and the Minister of Finance.
Then you are done.
Then we are done.
Okay.
That is the end of the mandate. So originally, the mandate says up to senior high school. But looking at the results and performance of some of the children, that they should be given the opportunity to continue.
Okay.
Once we can.
So officially, when the 4 ends, then your mandate comes to an end. Okay, so viewers, that's Mr. Christopher Annan. He happens to be the board secretary for the trust fund, May 9th Accra Stadium Trust Fund, and he has given us up to speed on the reality on the ground. We say a big thank you to you, Mr. Christopher Annan, for your time, and that's all for sports. The news continues after this break.